Hello guys, today I want to tell you about a rather sensitive subject. Uh, Usually they don't talk about it, or they talk about it very little. Uh, but its topic is a topic that affects us very much, especially young guys and men. As usual, I have prepared the text in advance for my speech, and I will read it. Okay, let's begin. So, to tell you about this, I have to tell you a little bit about my young years, when I was still at school and at the institute. The fact is that at the time I had low self-esteem, and mostly, it seems to me, because I had real skin problems. I was the one who had huge pimples on my face. I was really shy and complexed because of my appearance and could not establish contact with girls, although I liked a lot of girls. And at that time I tried many different ways how to get rid of acne and become a more confident person. Some methods helped me, but the effect was not significant. Pimples appeared on my skin again, and I was embarrassed to show up at school again. I didn't want to be seen, and sometimes I even skipped lessons from it, and I really suffered because of it, and I couldn't do anything about it. But one day I found information on the internet about the dangers of masturbation and the benefits of sexual abstinence. That source of information was different from the generally accepted one. After all, we can usually hear that masturbation is normal and even useful. But that source said that young people who often masturbate, and I was one of them, eventually they become sluggish, passive, insecure, and besides, they may have skin problems. And when I read it, it seems to me that they were talking about me, because I often watched porn and masturbated. And after that, I felt sluggish, rather passive, insecure, and I constantly had new pimples. So I decided to conduct an experiment and started practicing sexual abstinence. I just stopped watching porn, and accordingly, I stopped masturbating. And it wasn't easy. Sometimes I snapped, but I noticed that after about a week of abstinence, my skin became much better and clearer. My pimples almost went away. But when I broke down, I saw again that pimples were starting to appear. Thus, when abstaining, I found some correlation. I noticed that by practicing sexual abstinence, I become a more energetic and charismatic person, and besides, my skin becomes cleaner. Acne goes away, and I become more confident. So I decided to practice abstinence. I said to myself, if you want sex, you have to earn it. You have to find yourself a girl who wants you. Otherwise, you won't get anything. On abstinence, I had an excess of energy, and I started going to gym, doing sports, and so on. And all this helped me to become more confident in myself. And I began to meet girls, and besides, I even felt that I seemed to have become cooler than many of my friends who probably masturbated. In general, it was an interesting and useful experience for me, and eventually I found a girl I fell in love with and who became my wife. You may have heard that masturbating is useful and abstaining is harmful. I assure you this is not the case. If you don't believe it, then take and check it out. Of course, if you think about sex and naked girls all the time, then it will be very difficult for you to practice abstinence. And sometimes you will break down or you will have nocturnal pollution. But if you clear your mind of lust, it will become much easier for you to practice abstinence, and you will be able to become a much more effective and moral person. Just take porn out of your life. I'm sure you'll see positive changes in your life. And I also want to add that this applies not only to young guys, but adult men. If you are a single adult man, and can't find a woman for yourself, and also feel rather sluggish and passive, then perhaps you are one of those who often watch porn. I urge you to give up this bad habit. Start practicing sexual abstinence and get porno out of your life. And you will see how your life will begin to change. You will be able to become not only more energetic, but perhaps you will finally find your soulmate for yourself. I have tested it on myself. If you don't believe me, just do an experiment. Don't watch porn and practice abstinence for at least 30 days and see how it affects you. If you are an adult man who has a wife or a woman, then avoid excesses. Do not have sex with your woman more than one time a week, and preferably less often. This way you will save more energy for more important things and will be able to be a more effective person. Okay, perhaps that's all for today. I hope this information will be useful to someone. Thanks for your attention, take care of yourself, and goodbye.